What's going on, guys? 81oakridg. This is week 82 of the DVD Fiends. Today I'm going to be reviewing Deadly End, aka Neighborhood Watch. And this film is about a couple that move into a new neighborhood, and they're basically trying to get settled in their first day. They're unpacking. And that's when they get a knock at the door, and it's basically their neighborhood weirdo. They think he has good intentions at first. He's greeting them into the community. But there's just something off about him. Not only, physically, because he looks like a pedophile. His hair is very unkempt. He's got like little pieces of toilet paper from cutting himself shaving. And he's just very antsy. He's looking over the wife's shoulder to see where the husband is, I guess to size the place up. But they think nothing of it. And then he returns the next day and he leaves a bouquet of flowers, or what we think is a bouquet of flowers. And she brings it in, she puts it on the mantle, and that night, she wakes up with a horrible allergic reaction to something. Her face is literally 3 times the size. So the husband panics. He brings her to the emergency room, and the doctor diagnoses her with a bad case of poison oak. At this point, they're not entirely sure that it's him. The next day, he shows up again, and he brings them chocolates. And like the fucking idiots they are, they eat the chocolates. And the husband is at work, and he has to rush to the bathroom. He shits all over the floor. He shits all over his clothes. He's vomiting profusely. So he goes home to find out that his wife is just as sick as he is. Well, at this point, they're about 99% sure that, this guy's behind it. But the balls on this guy, he shows up the next day with like a container of preserves or jam. And they say, you're psychotic, get the fuck off our property. There's something mentally wrong with you. Well, this enrages him even further. He runs home to jerk off, and I don't know anybody that's jerked off to rejection, but I don't mean jerk off in the traditional way. I mean he's got like a cut or an incision, almost to where you would put a colostomy bag, and he's fingering that, and that's turning him on sexually. This guy eats his own scabs. He's got like an audio tape in the background of this couple having sex. And after that, what he does is he's got like a bunch of different poisons, and he works up this concoction, and he puts it in like a pesticide tank, and he's pumping it into their water line every night. So day by day, they're getting sicker and sicker and sicker to the point where they really can't even get out of bed. And what he does is he enters the home, and there's some really, really good gore effects towards the end. Another thing, there's a little bit of black humor in it. There's a scene where, they got a bunch of people and they're having like a neighborhood watch meeting. And there's a woman, or an older woman, that's been poisoned by him for 20 years. And she's hooked up to respirators. She's on life support. And they're all saying, what do we do with this guy? How do we, stop him? Well, he breaks in. He's like a big baby. He says, you want me out? And he kicks the woman's the cord that's keeping her alive. There are some good scenes in it. Towards the end, the gore is phenomenal. It's a build-up, but highly recommended. Great little independent film. Check it out. I'm sure you could get it for cheap, like 20 or 25 bucks on Amazon. And that's it. Thank you for watching.